Okay, thank you very much, guys. This is ProGraphics once again, and today we are retouching this particular image. I'm not a photographer for this image, it's from Data Studio. So, guys, a big shout out to Data Studio. Can we begin with today's tutorial? And today's tutorial is going to be high-end retouching, and I'll try my best to make this video very short as possible. So, let's see the image that we're about to retouch. Okay, here is it. I want us to crop this particular image. Let's come over here. Now let's use, okay, this one is not bad. Let's see if we can resize it to the size. Okay, so this one is the Instagram or WhatsApp size. That's 1 by 1. So I should go up a little bit so that there will be more of headroom. Okay, so I think it's okay now. So let's press enter. So we have resized this image. Basically, when I'm working with images that looks this way, I feel like I've limited the image. Okay, so let's go back. So after, if you want to do the resize, we do the resize, but let's see how best we can go about this particular image. Okay, so Control J. As you know, we are starting with our frequency separation. I told you it's going to be a hard end retouching. So let's name the down one lower. Okay, then the top one high. Okay, so let's turn this one off, choose this one, then let's come to filter, then let's go to blur, let's come to Gaussian blur, then let's zoom in, pull this one down, then look at the face, zoom in and look at the face where there's much detail. Then you begin to push, okay, to the time you don't see the details anymore. So I think 9 is okay for this particular image. So let's use 9 or 9 point. Let me see 10. Okay, 10 is not bad. Okay, so let's use 10 because this image looks very sharp. Okay, so after we have done that, let's come to the top, and this image is a 16-bit image. So I particularly changed it to a 16-bit image. So with the apply image that you come and choose over here, we have to use the blending option should be add, then we change the scale to 2, then we come and choose the lower as we always do, then we invert it. Okay, so we just click OK from here, then come here and come and change the blending option to linear light. Okay, good. So let's group this one and name it FS, which is frequency separation. Now, those of us that have followed me for all this while, you know that whenever I do my frequency separation, especially for beginners, I bring in my black and white, then we crash in the red so that we can see the difference between the highlights and the midtones and the shadows, right? So we have this now. So let's turn off the high, then let's choose the low, then let's go and choose our mixer brush. So come to the brush, you choose your mixer brush. You can see the settings 30-30, and make sure that always your brush is clean. So what are you going to do? What we are going to do is so simple. Let me change my brush here. What you are going to do is so simple. Where there are blacks, we make it uniform. Where there are darks, we make it uniform. So let's begin from here. And when you look at me, you get to know that I do it according to how the shape of the face is. So you can bring it here, check what we are doing. Okay, so let's turn it off. So continue to do. Okay, so we are blending, we are not mixing. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. before, after. Okay, so let's bring this one. Okay, then let's see before and the after, before and the after. So you can see a whole lot has gone through the image. Let me zoom out so that you look at it very well. So before, after. So you can see that you have managed to apportion the lights. Okay, you have managed to apportion the lights. So let's take off the black and white for now. So before and the after, before and the after, before and the after. Okay, I can see some irregularity over here. Okay, this side is like when we're blending, it entered to the background. So let's create a clipping mask here. Then paint this side. So this white. Let's use a black brush and paint this side. Okay. Oh, sorry, let me change my brush. Sorry. Okay. So we paint this side of it. Whew. So before, after. Now we are not done yet. We still come over here. We use our laser tool. We come here, change the feather to 15. Then, as simple as that, you just draw from here. Okay. So when you feel like the drawing didn't go well, you just come back here. Then you want to add. You add. You can see that. But after you have finished adding, you have to go back to where you were. So let's come to filter. Let's come to blur, Gaussian blur. Then let's begin to apply. So here I'm going to use 30, so times 3. So 30 will be okay for me here. Then you can see that I have not removed any blemishes. Okay, I have not removed any blemishes. Let me push it up like this. So here I'll press on the Alt to take this side from, because it might mess the whole thing up. So apply, good. Then we come over here, we do same, apply. So you can see that the background has come into the skin. So it's very important, either you reduce it this way, okay, and apply. And when you see it still persists, then you have to increase the feather. Okay, so let's do same here, apply. So you can see that one way or the other, it is affecting the highlights in the image. So when you are done, you should be able to work on the highlights. That's where dodge and bend comes into the game. Okay, so here too, you go here, can do this. Okay, let's push it a little bit. Let's come here, do same, do same. Okay, so we do same. I don't want to spend much time on this particular image, so guys, bear with me if I'm in hurry. Okay, so it's like the flashlight was thrown too much over here, but we are going to cope with that. Okay, so let's still look at the before and the after. Before and the after. So guys, you can see that there are a whole lot of work that has gone through or has gone into this particular image. So what we are going to do next is, it looks like the whole image looks, though the person has popped out, but it looks like it looks flat. So we should find something to do. So what we are going to do next is so simple. Let's try to take off some spots before we do what we are talking about. So let's take this one. But basically, let me zoom in and show you. When we take it this way, you can see that it is giving some blur texture to the skin. Okay, so you can try with the patch tool, whereby you draw, then you duplicate. Or if you feel the patch tool is not helping, you can use the clone stamping tool. Okay, so that is it. Okay, so what I was talking about, let's come here, then let's come to the curves, then bring it down like this. Okay, where's my layers? Let me fix this layer somewhere. Okay, good. So simple. Let me take this one off. Control Shift E to create a stamping image. Then let me come to select, then come to select subject. Okay, select subject. So let's wait as the subject is being selected. Great, now our subject has been selected, and there's something I want us to look at it over here. What you are going to create a mask here. Okay, and this mask is so simple. Now we are going to copy this mask by pressing on Alt, then you shift it and put it on this one. Then let's bring this one back. So Control I to invert the mask. So you can see right now the image has popped out because we have made the background dark and a little bit darker, and the image is bright, so it has popped out. So you can see before and the after, before and the after, before and the after. So with what we have done now, even if we want to change the background of this particular image, we can change the background of this particular image with no stress, but we have to work on the eyelashes, okay, because you find the same thing. So what we are going to do, you can come to over here and let's choose any color for now. Let's drag it down so you can see we have changed. Then let's choose a color from the skin. So guys, voila, you can see how it looks like. So this, that, this, that, this, that. So the color that you feel that it matches. So you can choose anything, but here lies the case, she looks dark. So if you are using any color that is bright, then the background is going to be brighter than the image itself, of which is not supposed to be so. Guys, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So you can maintain a color like this. Okay, this one too. You can maintain like a color that wouldn't overshadow her. I hope you get me right. Okay, so let's maintain this one for the meantime. Then now let's work on the eyelashes over here. So what are you going to do? You are going back to selective color, select, then let me duplicate this image in case of any future occurrences. So come here, then let's come to select, then let's select color range. Okay, then you can see sample. So we are going to sample this color. Guys, I hope you have seen what I'm talking about. So when you talk about the physics, how you want that particular color to be seen out of what you want to select. Okay, so you can see that. So it becomes more visible when you are selecting. The selection layer becomes more visible. So let's click OK. So we can see it has really selected those layers that we have sampled. So what I'm going to do is so simple. I'll take my brush. Let me hide this one so that it will not distract. I'll take my brush back again. Then I have to paint. So let me change the brush to white. Oh sorry, it's giving me, let me choose the layer max. So what is wrong? Say something wrong. Okay, so let me see. Okay, it has done selection. Yes, I just wanted to confirm because of the color that I was seeing. So let me put this one out for the meantime. Okay, so click OK again. I don't know if the sampled color has affected the background or I did something that is not supposed to be. Okay. Yeah, I get it now. So you can see that it was this one that was distracted. So let me delete this one, then duplicate this one again, Ctrl J, so you can see. Take this one off. You can see it looks better than before. right? It looks better than before. So that is that for the meantime. So what are you going to do? Either you select the same color, like the background, the gray, come to this side and select the gray. But when you select the gray, you can see that the color match is not that ish. I hope you get it. Okay, so you can select colors from here. I think the first color that you were using wasn't bad, but let me apply this one to it. Good. So now we have this. Then we have to also make the image pop out. Okay, the image must also pop out. So it's going to be simple. Bring this one here. Okay, now whilst we have this look of more a studio shoot than any other. So let's see. There's something that is going on with the background. Oh, okay, guys. So you realize that the selection that we did was for the previous, that mask over here was for the previous layer mask that we created. So we have to delete this mask. We have to delete this. That's why when you are working, always you need to pay attention. So Alt, then we bring it over here, so you can see that it's gone. Okay. So Control I to invert it. So now you have a perfect image now. Good. Whew. So simple. So what is next? I just don't want to rush with this particular image. I want us to get something extraordinary. Now let's add this one and see. Let's go to blending option. Is it a black? I want to work in a black and white. Okay, normal. Okay, multiply. Then either we push the fill like this, or better still, we push the opacity, which is which. But I feel like let's pull down the fill of this image. Okay, like this. Don't worry, you come back to the image itself. Then from here, let's duplicate the black and white again to have this, so you can see the skin color is changing gradually. Then we duplicate it once again, but this time around we change the blending option to normal. Then we push it to then let's group all, group this. Then let's create a stamping image from this. So we have this now. Boop. Let's go on. So what are you going to do now? What you are going to do is so simple. You come to the adjustment layers. Let's choose our white. Then Control I to change the blending option. Then let's bring our black and white again. And remember, I think with this one, yes, we have crushed our reds. Perfect. Okay. So you come here, zoom in. Now we are coming to paint the highlight. We are coming to paint that, but with the hair, there's a lot of highlights over there, so we are not going to worry ourselves much over there. So let's increase the size of our brush and make sure that always your brush is a soft round brush, and you need to pay attention. So over here, just a click should do. Okay, so let's change the brush. Okay, a click like this should do. Then let's come down here, paint it this way, reduce the brush, come here. Then let's paint the lips, because here it glows, so it have to glow. Okay, then increase the size of your brush, come here, then come down. Okay, so let's add this side, let's add that side, then reduce the size of it. Let's come to the ear, do something small here too, do something small, do something small here. Then let's push up, zoom in a little bit, then increase the size of your brush. Okay, decrease the size, decrease the size, then punch in, then come here. Okay, you punch in this way, let's decrease the size, let's come here, we do likewise here. So what are you trying to do? We are trying to bring dimension in the image, and for now, for some time now, I have practically stop with dodge and bend, right? So this is what I use as my dodge and bend. But guys, something has come in mind and I'm going to do that. Okay, so let's turn off the black and white and you can see. So let's come over here, change this blended option. Okay, then let's push this ones like this. So I use my glow as my dodge and bend. So when it begins to diminish, you just divide it into two like this, so you can see. So simple. Let's click OK, and now an idea just popped out. So what I want to do is I want to add something to the background. Okay, so let's come here. On the background. Okay, there should be a texture in the background. Okay, so let's zoom out. So now we can see. So we can still go up. After we have done this, we can still go up. Then delete this one, take out this one, Control Shift E. Yes, and I want to show something over here before we go on with our glow. Let's do some few attachments over here. Let's go levels, then let's begin to, I'm manipulating the levels because I feel it looks too dark in terms of the contrast. Okay, and basically what we want to do is we want the image to pop out, so we have to take note of that one too. So we are not just doing anything, take note of that. Okay, so where's my layer? You can see before, after, before, after, before, after. Now what we are going to apply it to the face. Okay, so come here, Control, then let's add it to the face. Still the brightness on the background, so Control I to turn it, so you can see it has popped. So you can see that she has popped out of the background, so it looks like more 3D. Okay, with the head we are not going to touch it here. You are not going to touch it because we want it to look like it is an effect. Okay, so we have gotten that. Let's add the glow down, then let's reduce the feel of the glow. So guys, you can see, am I reducing the feel? Oh, I'm rather reducing the levels. Okay, so let's reduce the feel of the glow. So let's come down. Okay, let's come down. Good. So let's see before and after, before and after. Now let's add curves to the entire image. Let's push this one down a little bit, then push this one up. So you can see. Oh, so before, after, before, after. Guys, is this not beautiful? Okay, so let's group all for now. Now I've told you that whenever you are doing retouching, don't feel shy, because you are the one who is working and you have to regulate the image to suit what you want. Okay, so you shouldn't feel like, hey, someone will say that my image is looking bad. No, you are retouching, so you take your time to do what you think is best. Okay, so let's zoom in, push this one up, then let's see before and the after, before and the after, before and the after. Now there are more to be done to this image, then we bring it to a conclusion. Now let's do the teeth and eye whitening, then we look at where to apply a little bit of glow and hue or contrast. Okay, so Control Shift E to create a stamping layer. Then let's take our laser tool, change the feather to 1, then zoom in again, then choose the combined, then let's select the eye. Okay, let's select the eye like this. Come here. Now remember, we are going to desaturate. So after we have desaturated and you think that the image looks like some portion of the image has been desaturated, of which is not supposed to do, then you have to create your mask to take rid of that. So let's do that. You can see, let's push in the cyan, let's push in the reds, the yellows, push the reds a little bit. Now you zoom out. I've been saying this all this while so that you look at it if it looks normal or too artificial. So I think this looks normal. It looks normal. Good. But let's see this side. I see a little bit of white here, so that means that we have to come here, okay, then add a little bit of white, and let's zoom into the teeth too. You can see a little bit here that was supposed to be added. Okay, so let's zoom out, then come again to image, then come to adjustments, come to black and white, and this time we are not going to push anything so that it looks okay, right? So Control D, you can see we have this. You can see we have this. So beautiful. Let's group all for now and see the before and the after. Let me zoom in again so that, guys, you can see what I'm actually talking about, the before and the after. So you can see before and you can see after. You can see before and you can see after. Now let's come here, let's come to hue and saturation, then push up the saturation like this. I hope you can see it. Okay, then I'm my layers. Okay, so let's take our brush, then invert this one like this. You can see it has been inverted. Decrease the size, then let's polish the makeup over here. Okay, so you can see that. So let's come here, don't worry much. Let's come to the lips, let's do same here. Okay, then let's do same here. Now after you have done that, you just have to come back and either you push or pull, but I think it should be 0 for now. Then you can desaturate or saturate. So I think this one looks more okay. Okay, so if you want to change the colors, you can be changing the color, and you can see you can be changing the colors. Okay, you can change the colors, but we are going to maintain what we have. So cool, like this. You can see. Then last but not the least, let's add some kind of brightness to this image. So let's increase the brightness like this, then try working on contrast too, and let's see. So brightness looks too much, so come down. Good. Okay, so let's zoom out. Okay, so we can see group before, after, before and after. Okay, let me bring this one here. Before and after, before and after. Last, then I bring the whole tutorial to an end, is sharpening. So there are two ways. You can sharpen it in a camera raw, or still you can do your own sharpening here. Okay, so L, no, J to duplicate. Then let's come to filter, let's come to others, let's come to high pass. Okay, then let's choose 1.7 this way. Click OK, then change the blending option to linear, then reduce the fill. Okay, reduce the fill like this. Okay, so guys, if you really love this tutorial and you find it helpful, please don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel, and always remember, it's Pro Graphics. Thank you very much and have a blessed day. Bye bye.